Here we will discuss the features of your MyDNA report. Once you have logged in to MyDNA report, you will notice paragraphs that introduce some of the terms found in the MyDNA report. To the right, you can see a list of helpful links that go into more detail about how to read and understand your report. Scrolling down, you can see the 12 panels your report will dive into. These panels are Cardiometabolic, Cellular Health, Detox, Energy Performance, General Health, Hologenomics, Hormone Management, Immune, Inflammation, Neurocognitive, Nutritional Regulation, and Weight Optimization. These 12 panels contain a collection of related traits. The 12 panels cover broad areas of your health and body systems that may need attention. The panels help you to understand the health of your body from a broader view, and then you can dig into the traits within them to get more details. Now, let's get into the traits within a panel. Here we will focus on the inflammation panel. If you click on the inflammation panel, the panel will expand down to show you traits that are associated with inflammation. For ease of viewing, the traits are initially compacted so that you can get a quick glance at your priority assignments for each trait. You will see these priority assignments on the right side of the screen, and you may see priority assignments such as high, medium, low, or even superpower. These priority assignments are unique to you based on your DNA. Medium, that means it is medium priority and should be addressed, especially if you are experiencing symptoms associated with that particular health trait. If your health trait scores high, that means it is a high priority and should be addressed immediately to help mitigate the negative effects of these health conditions you are at risk for. And finally, opposite to high risk is the superpower score. Any of your traits that score as superpower mean whatever unique changes you have in your DNA give you an advantage in that health trait. Everyone has the same basic blueprint in their DNA, but changes to your blueprint can be made that are either good, bad, or neutral. These small changes are called single nucleotide polymorphisms, or SNPs for short. The changes that are made in your DNA are very small, but they can have a big impact. To find information describing what each trait is and your unique DNA data, click on the traits one at a time and they will expand down, just as the panels do. Within each trait window, you will find a paragraph describing the condition, and below you will see 5 columns: gene name, RSID, reference, variant, and yours. All of your unique data for this trait are listed in the table below. Gene name specifies the location on your DNA blueprint or genome where this small change was found. Next, you will see the RSID number, which is the number that scientists have given to each SNP so that these changes can be tracked and we can discover what effect these changes have. So everyone has the same general list of genes, but changes can be made to the genetic code within those genes. And everyone has a unique combination of these changes. Those changes are what this DNA report finds and lists here for you so that you can understand how these changes affect your individual risks for certain health traits. In order for scientists to keep track of these changes that happen in everyone's DNA, scientists needed a template to refer to so that everyone else can be compared to that template. This template is called the reference genome. It is a list of every individual nucleotide contained in the DNA of one individual. This individual wasn't a perfect specimen, obviously. They didn't need to be either, because remember that changes in our DNA can be good, bad, or neutral. So this individual's genome was needed simply to create a list of the entire human genetic code so that we can compare it to other individuals and keep track of changes. This reference genome is where the reference genotype comes from in your report. Because scientists have this reference genome, they can compare and find the changes that we are looking for in your DNA. These changes, or SNPs, are generally categorized as variants. This variant option is what you will see listed on your report as well. So the reference and variant sections of the report are showing you what your DNA could be. You may have several different combinations of these options. You get half of your DNA from your biological mother and half of your DNA from your biological father. This is how you might get different combinations of either two references, two variants, or one of each. As an example, let's look at the first line in the asthma trait, where there is a SNP in the gene ADRB2. Where the reference is G, the variant is A, and under yours, the example report has the genotype GA. For this example, let's suppose your mother has the reference form of DNA, a G, but your father has the variant form of DNA, an A. That means you received the reference form of DNA from your mother and the variant form of DNA from your father, resulting in your genotype GA. If your parents had both the reference DNA, you would have both reference forms of DNA, and the opposite is true for the variant form of DNA, where you would see GG or AA. Your report will show you what combination of DNA you have. Also, keep in mind that every person on the planet has DNA that is their own unique combination of reference and variant DNA. This is part of what makes us so different from each other. Your DNA report provides a way for you to know in depth all of your individualities and how they may help you or put you at risk for certain health traits. So this is quite the powerful tool to help you get ahead of any concerns you may have or alert you to potential problems you may not even have been aware of. The MyDNA report provides the key to optimizing your individual health to give you peace of mind and know that you are caring for your body in the exact way you need. Our team of scientists researched each of these unique traits on your DNA